How you doing, guys? Happy November 1st. Don't mind the van. I have to clean it out. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna adjust my seat. How was your Halloween? I hope everyone had a good time. I didn't have to work. I actually had Halloween off. So yeah, my boss messaged me in the morning saying, you know what? You don't have work tonight. I was like, cool. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Cruise Bear family. Hi, Chris. Yeah, a lot of you guys were saying on was it on Friday? No, Thursday's live stream. If we could have one early in the morning, I was like, sure, we'll try. Hi, Sweet Bee. I'm gonna be going to work in like 20 minutes. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Lizzie from Scotland. So hope it's not shaking too much. Is it shaking too? It might be. Let's try that. Hi, Amy. Hi, Jenna. Halloween was amazing, except gummy bears smelled like NyQuil. Yep. Yep. Hi, Wickawoo. Hi, Sharon Smith. Hi, guys. Yeah, so I contacted Costco and let them know what happened with our gummy bears. And they're like, just bring it back. We'll give you a full refund. And I'm like, I hope that doesn't happen to anyone else. You know, that was really gross. Hi, Heather. Hi, Spotted Dog. Yeah, so I went out. I went to Target. I went to Costco. I wanted to see what kind of stuff they had. They were bare. Target was bare. They practically had nothing left on the shelves. You know, some candy, a few decorations, but that was it. They have a ton of Christmas stuff already out there. Hi, Ship It. How you doing? Oh, what happened with my gummy bears? Yesterday's live towards the end, I was eating a pack of, I was like, Haribo gummy bears that we got from Costco in that huge trick-or-treat bag that they have. I think it's called Fun Treats. And I should still contact Haribo Wickawoo? Okay. Walmart was the same, but no candy, Heather? Wow. Yeah, I went into like the makeup section, see like what they had for like makeup and stuff, because you know it's still fun for cosplaying throughout the year. But yeah, my Haribo, I put 2 red Haribo gummies in my mouth, and I'm like, why does this taste like soap? This tastes awful. So I spit it back in the pack, and then I like started opening up other packs, and I'm smelling them, and they smelled awful. So I'm like, oh, these are tainted. And then later that night, we donated our good candy to the church by our place, and we, you know, also volunteered to be one of the trunk or treats, and they had the same fun treat bag. And I'm like, oh, shoot, you know, I hope they didn't get the same Costco I did. So I'm like going through the candies. I'm not giving them the Haribos. I'm like, and I'm looking at the packages because some of the, you know, Skittle packages were open, and some of the Starburst packages, they weren't properly cut. So it's like one giant snake of Starburst. Yeah, but Micaiah, he opened the Haribo and he's like, you know, these smell good. These smell just like what, you know, they're supposed to smell like. And I smelt it too. And I was like, okay, that's good. I couldn't taste anything because I still had that soapy taste in my mouth after eating, you know, not eating, but I was chewing the Haribo and I spit it out. I still had that soap taste on my mouth. So, yeah. But it was fun. Trick-or-treating was fun last night. A lot of kids. I was expecting a lot of kids, but man, this was a lot. And it was cute because our neighbors came there, and we saw family there and old friends. So yeah, Halloween was fun last night. Trick-or-treating was fun. And then when I was at Target, I don't know if you can see it, they had these. They had the booster packs, but they didn't have any of the treasure troves. So you can only buy 2. Oh, thank you, Sweet Bee. Hope you guys had fun. Oh, is that my work? My work? Okay. 30-minute warning. I start work in 30 minutes. So I got 2 of these from Target. And I'm like, can I finally get an Enchanted? I haven't opened an Enchanted in a long time. Have I opened an Enchanted? I can't remember. It's been so long. Home Goods has a lot of cute Hanukkah stuff. Ooh, thank you for letting me know, Sharon Smith. I don't shop for Hanukkah stuff. I'm not Jewish, but you know, I like to look at the goodies that they have and let my friends know too. Eh. Same here, completely quiet. Trick-or-treating was fun, but I really wish more houses were open and kids there. Aw, Jenna. Yeah, it's in our community, the church is the big trick-or-treating event. So a lot of the people go there. And even my girls, you know, they help pass out candy, and then they do like a little trick-or-treat around the cars, and then yeah. Hi Phoenix, or hi Cookie Lisa. Yeah. So I'm going to just take the back because I want to see the good cards. There we go. All right, that the cards just dropped. That wasn't me farting. If anybody was wondering, like, what was that sound? Let me see. There we go. Ship It says, oh, that's nasty. Worrying what made the soapy. Yeah, I'm worrying what's made the soapy taste too. And I'm hoping, you know, it happens when you clean out certain machines and you don't rinse it well, that you have a soapy tasting left. Micaiah thinks it was the glue that seals the bags, but you know, I don't know. I just hope I'm still alive. I do have a headache but you know, I could taste food again, but yeah, that was nasty. And of course it had to be my favorite candy. All right, we got a super rare Mulan. Oh, another super rare Mulan. Oh, super rare Powerline. Foil super rare Powerline. Oh, that was a good pack. Nice. Yeah, I picked these. I did pick these. These are the ones I picked. I picked a good pack. All right. Unfortunately, no enchanted, no iconic, no epic, but you know, it's all right. Got one more pack. Yeah, we were exhausted passing out candy from 6:30 to 8. You know, you think it'd be easy, but no, we had to make sure there was enough candy, you know, making sure, you know, they said 2 pieces. I think they said one piece. We were late to the meeting, but it was like 1 piece per kid, and then it turned out to be 2, and then at the end there was plenty of candy, so they're like, just let them take handfuls. I'm like, take them. And I told them, you know, after you do a lap, come back and you know, do another lap and grab some more candy. Hi sweetie, hi Sophie. So yeah, they had plenty of candy, thank goodness. We were like, it's already 7 o'clock and we've already went through 3 bags of those huge Costco candies. So I'm like, do we have enough for the last hour? No, wait, 6:30 to 8. Yeah. So, and it was 7, we ran out of candy. So, hour and a half. No. I can't tell time. Really, Nancy? Another hour. We didn't have 6:30. We ran out of candy at 7. Yeah, another hour. We had an hour left. Luckily, the church, they had candy and they brought it over to us. Oh my gosh, I can't open this. Does that mean it's a good pack? It doesn't want me to open it. There we go. There's this Pokemon girl who opens up these cards like nothing. I bet she preps them. I'm like, she's got to prep them because there's no way you could just open it that fast. Okay. I got the last 3. All right. Rare Goofy. Rare Maui. Hi, Cassandra. Uncommon foil Judy Hopps. No enchanted, no epic, no iconic. For anyone who loves beauty, the Amazon Beauty Advent Calendar is incredible. Ooh, Sharon Smith, thanks for that tip. I don't normally get those. I'm like allergic to everything. So buying like lotions and beauty products, it's like hit or miss for me. Yeah. All right. Well, I opened up those 2 packs. Now I got 2 from Costco. I got 2 more of those Lorcana sets. And I looked at the promo card and it looks nice and flat. A lot of them are bowing. They're like bending. But these that I looked, they look pretty good. So prepare yourself for another live stream or maybe a video. Yep. Hi, Shadow Ranger Blue. How you doing? Yeah, so I'm still alive. The candy didn't poison me. Thank goodness. I was scared, man. Ooh, you got your Wicked Owala bottle? Nice! That's awesome, Chloe. Jenna says, does anybody know any Bay Area anime conventions? Nope. I have no time. I have no time to go to Disneyland anymore, let alone a convention. Yeah, but I was so happy that my boss told me, yeah, sorry, got the schedule mixed up. You don't have today. You don't have to work today, Halloween. I was like, woohoo! That's awesome. Oh no, Zanky, your name is still spelled wrong? Aw. Yeah, so I'm gonna go into work, guys. It's gonna be a long day. I'm not gonna be off till tonight. Yeah, so I told Makai and the girls I would like to get our Christmas tree up. So let's get the living room cleaned up. Yeah, I had a really rough morning with Kathy today, so uh hopefully, I get to go home to a Christmas tree. Just seeing our Christmas tree would be lovely. But if not, don't get my hopes up. Hope for the best, expect for the worst. But yeah, it'd be nice to go home to a Christmas tree. And I'm getting pizza tonight. I want pizza. I'm going to get me a delicious. Ooh, what do I want? I'm going to get me a pepperoni pizza. A double pepperoni pizza from Round Table with stuffed crust. That's for me. I'm getting that for me. Because, yeah, Kathy put a bad taste in my mouth this morning. I know she's not feeling well. I know she's going through a lot. But, don't take it out on people who are trying to help you. Yeah, so that hurt. And I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to go into work. I'm going to, forget that happened. And have a good day. Start energy with positivity. Yes. Gotta let it go. Let it go. Positive energy, positive vibes. That's all I got. Oh, hi, Joanna. So I hope you guys have a good day. Have a good night. Ooh, you just finished work? Nice, Lizzie. I'm just going to get started. And I better go before I'm late. And I'm never late. I get awards for being punctual. So, yes. All right, guys. You have a good day. Have a good night. Be safe. Thank you for being here for this impromptu live. Hope you had a lovely Halloween. And here's looking forward to a very nice end of 2025. I can't wait for 2026. Positive energy, positive vibes. Yes, friend. All right. Bye, guys. Have a great day.